We're live. And you didn't even think I was going to make it. Oh, dang. Oh, look, it's the point of view crew. There they are. Point of view crew showing up. Let's get it. Glad to see you. Glad to see you. I thought I'd do a different intro. I think that is very fitting. I've been getting a little bit complaints on Show Me the Alien lately. Some people have actually said they didn't enjoy the intro. But one important thing to remember, intro is actually not for you. It's for me. Well, that one was for you. The clapping and cheering, that's for you guys. But Show Me the Alien, the music, that's to get me like crib walking, dog. Busted up and just ready and hyped up. Dang, there's a gang of stuff to talk about today. You're not going to believe it, bro. I have made a final decision on whether or not I'm going to take that job. Of course, you know, me and Green Eye Gemini are no longer a couple. We had to talk on it briefly. And the only reason I'm bringing it up, and I pretty much tell, I mean, I think she would know this. I mean, if it's going to be public when it's good, it's going to have to be public when it's bad. I cannot publicly be like, yeah, look at me and my girlfriend. We're doing great. And then we break up and all it's all shh in the shadows. Shh, shh, shh. And then you guys like, huh? Like, I haven't seen her lately. And then maybe people just assume I'm in a relationship for, months moving forward. If it's going to be public when it's good, it's going to have to be public when it's bad. Notice I'm not talking any kind of smack. There really is no smack to talk. I didn't plan on jumping into it this quickly. In fact, I'm not. But that's right. You're welcome, brother. Let me give you a burpee. You are welcome. Bam. So, dude, what direction I want to take this in, man? First, I want to say, let's start like this. A lot to talk about. A lot of times it's order. The order of events, man. I can't really mess with it. It's kind of a delicate thing. Let me start off by saying, looks like I have a moderator in the house, too. Good. Homeboy Derek showed up, bro. I do have a moderator. I was going to hit him up, actually, like for the old time's sake. Derek, what's up, bro? Dude, this dude pissed me off at work today, man. This dude straight up pissed me off at work first thing in the morning. And I just get the vibe that this dude don't like me. How could you not like me, bro? What have I ever done? When did I ever pee in his cornflakes? I never did nothing to this dude, bro. But today, and I asked Sue about this. No, I asked a couple people. I asked my coworkers if what he said was supposed to be insulting to me. They're like, no. But then I asked Sue, Sue stirred the pot. I was like, he said this. She's like, wow, I can't believe he said that. How insulting. So, go figure. We get there bright and early in the morning. We go to work. My two coworkers go over here. They're in the inverters. They're bolting up some stuff. I'm going to start foaming because that was my job the day before. I was told to foam all this stuff, and I hadn't finished. Don't you love it when it happens, when you don't finish your task from the day before, so you show up in the morning, right what you're supposed to do? Love it. So I went to foaming, and I heard the dude in my earshot. He couldn't see me, but he told my other coworkers over bolting up. He's like, hey, Chris is over picking up trash, and you guys are just going to, and I said, no, Chris isn't picking up trash. Chris is foaming like he told me to do yesterday. And I thought, where in the fizzuck did that come from? Chris is over there picking up trash. I'm going to read into it, dog. I want to put glasses on. That I can't let go. It would take 15 people to tell me, kickback splinter, he meant nothing by it, for me to let it go, because that's insulting. And picking up trash is first off, there's no trash to pick up. What's he talking about? There was never any discussion on me picking up trash. Dude, total left field. Don't know what he meant or why he missaid it. I took it as insulting, bro. Why would you go tell my coworkers who are bolting up grounds in the inverter. Oh, Chris is over picking up trash. No, I'm not. What trash? I'm foaming. In fact, you're the one that told me to foam. Bro, I don't like it, homeboy. I don't like it. And so there's that. Let's start off with that. And that's not the first thing. This guy just kind of rubs me wrong, bro. So, but we're going to get into the job that I got offered up in the Sierra Nevadas, an hour and a half from Reno, in El Nino storm, cold as can be, in a trailer with no running water, and a cellie to live in the trailer with me, who I get along-ish with. I can make it work, homeboy. It would take work, bro. It would take work. Am I prepared for that work? I don't know. So, order of events. Man, I'm confused myself. Let's just kick it off like this. Let's just get out of the way. So, Green Eye Jim and I, myself, all due respect, no longer a couple. Just going to touch on it real quickly. I could actually say that she dumped me. Here I am standing before you, someone in a dumped position. Because we had an incident last Wednesday, I was willing to work on it. And we didn't talk for a whole week. And I always knew, bro, that we'd end up breaking up one day because we don't know how to. It's not that we fight, it's we don't know how to fight. Sometimes you can have a disagreement and you need to argue it out. Argue and apologize. We don't do that. It's just like disagreement. Okay, go our separate ways. I mean, we have had arguments when we get together on the weekend. Which, I mean, I don't know if that's cool or not. We get together once a month on the weekend. There's always like a little bit of argument, which, let's leave that right there. But, bro, homie, we don't know how to argue, I guess. One little tiny incident happened last Wednesday. What happened? Well, we were going live at 6:30. And at 6:15, we're on the phone. And I'm like, okay, I got to go. I got to get dressed. And I got to, make my notes. I got to get ready for this live at 6:30. And she was telling me something about her day. And I was like, cool, that's awesome. She got congratulated at work. She got like an atta girl. She did something really good, which she's a good hard worker. They love her down there. I mean, it's no surprise. So they're giving her some congratulations, and she's telling me what they said. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. That's great. Can't talk now, getting ready for this live. And apparently, it must be true. I can't remember. That's what I hate about stuff, dude. Short-term memory gone. So I don't really know what happens next. And pissing me off because I can't defend myself. We'll get there. But then apparently we ended up right back on the phone 5 minutes later. Once I said, hey, we can't talk. I got to get ready for this live. I got to go. And we hang up. And apparently I called back like 5 minutes later and talked to her like 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 minutes before that 6:30 live. So she took it like, oh, I'm talking to you about me and my day. And you say that you can't talk to me. So we hang up. But then you call me back 5 minutes later telling me about your day. I don't feel heard. You're not listening to me. Which, dude, I know for a fact that I didn't call her back 5 minutes later to discuss my day. I know I didn't call back 5 minutes later and say, oh, dude, did you hear what happened to me? Dude, Ralph came over. He gave me an extra Rockstar, so I had 2. And then gas was only, $4.39 a gallon now. So I drove to work, 2.9 miles, dude, on half a gallon. And it was great. And then guess what else happened to me? I wore the same pants. Dude, that didn't happen. I mean, I can't remember clearly what did happen. I know that had to be what happened. Kind of like, what if you got drunk and you passed out and you woke up and couldn't remember nothing and your friends were like, dude, you booked this dude's whammer. You got so drunk and you passed out. You'd say, no, I didn't. And they say, how do you know you can't remember? Because I know I wouldn't do that, motherfucker. I may not be able to remember what happened, but I know I wouldn't do that. So I can't remember why I called, what the phone call was about, but I know I didn't hang up with her because she's talking about her day just to call her back and explain mine. Petty, dog. Petty. In my opinion, nothing, dude. And that caused us to not talk all week. So finally today, I was going to leave. Hey, homie. It's a closable gap, dog. It's a closable gap. Could have fixed it. I gave the opportunity. I was like, well, hey, but I say, if we're going to fix it, it has to be today. We haven't talked for a whole week. I'm not going to just let this thing keep going and going. If you want to talk it out, whatever. And then she came back with no, it's not just that. Some other things I've been thinking. And, no matter what, I still love you. But bro, basically just shut it down. And I said, okay. But look, gentlemen, look how I'm doing it, though. Even though I may be the dumpy dog. Look, no tears. Dude. You can't freaking, I've done it, bro, in the past. I refuse to do it again. You cannot fall apart over a chick, bro. Listen to me, point of view crew, homeboys. Please, if I've ever told anybody anything that they've been able to absorb, if you're struggling in this area, please let me help you out in this area, if nothing else. Please. Bro, if you're struggling with the chick and you're not breaking up, of course it's going to be, a change of, you may be feeling feelings of, homie, it's not a good thing, but you don't fall apart. You don't cry. I'm not blowing up her phone. I'm not writing her letters. I'm not asking all my friends what I should do. I'm not watching breakup videos. She don't want to be with me. Say less. It's a rapski. Was I willing to work on it? Sure. She's not. Fine. Fine, bro. Okay. There's no way I'm going to freaking trip and lose a night's sleep and be all upset and tripped out and like, oh, but been there and done that, dog. Been there and done that. I think it's weak. I do think it's weak. Plus, in hindsight, all the chicks that I tripped out over, bro, I can't even really remember what they look like now. Some of these chicks I tripped over, bro. Like, let me just go right into this story. Like this girl Mackenzie I dated, man. And I get out of prison, and what sucks about her is I had $100,000 cash, bro. Boom, $100,000. Actually, $160,000 cash, a paid-off house. I inherited fat, dog, and I choose to be with this. I could have had any bitch in Bakersfield, dog, in California, and I choose to be with this Mackenzie bitch. I really messed up. Whoops, sorry. Electricians are the girls of the job site, brother. You don't want to be a Sparky? Plumbers and pipe fitters run the job site, raw criminals, first and last out, plus chicks outside. Oh, okay. Right on. Well, there you go. Yeah, that's the homie right there, dog. Plumber for life. We got plumbers here. Oh, yeah, definitely burpee time. So, he's a pipe layer. What can we say? So, bro, I was with this freaking Mackenzie bitch, dog. I ended up going to jail. I let her stay at my pad with my mom, and my mom ends up calling me and says this chick is having a dude over. My mom says, dude, there's something I want to tell you. She goes, I've been wanting to tell you this for 2 weeks, but I'm not telling you because I know you'll get mad, but yet I feel like I have to tell you, your girlfriend, this chick that you let stay in this house, is having a dude come over at night, and she's going in your room, and they're watching movies. And I open the door to go look at them. There's like a blanket on their laps. And I was like, you tell that bitch to get the fuck out now. I was like, you tell her to get out now. And my mom's like, no. I said, all right, if you don't tell her to get out, I'm going to send someone over to kick you both out. And my mom's like, bitch, you better get out. Got her the hell out, dog. But the one error I made in that position is the dude that came over. I said, I'm thumping that fool. I said, I threw it out there, everyone. I threw it out there for everyone to hear. I said, he was from Rosedale. I said, I'm going to tear Rosedale up looking for that dude. Because he knew that was my chick and that was my pad. He's being disrespectful, bro. He knew I was in jail. I said, I'm going to tear Rosedale up looking for that fool. The thing is, he's like a badass fighter and big as hell. Someone came over to my house and they played me a video. They go, look, bro. They played me a video. And it was a fight. And it was some dude, he came in and he was fighting this dude named Ryan, who I know to be a badass. And this dude came in to smash Ryan. I was like, dude, what is that? What are you showing me? He's like, this is the dude that you called out. They said you're going to tear Rosedale up for us. It's him. I was like, I called him out? Why would I do that? I don't remember doing that, bro. No, yeah, you did. You called this guy out. He's just a badass fighter. I was like, oh, well, and he called me and said, I'll give you a head up fade if you want. You know what I did? Squashed it. We're good, homeboy. I seen that video, dog. We're home. Bro, I wasn't going to fight over that chick. I was mad initially. He called me and apologized. He said, hey, homeboy, it's been my homegirl for a long time. No disrespect. We didn't do anything. I just got out. To keep it real, your lady has a bag, and I was coming over and she was getting me well, dog. I've known her for a lot of years, but if you want to head up fade, I'll give it to you. And I said, don't even trip. Dude, there's been several times I called out. Bro, one time I went with my homeboy to be to have his back. And we went downtown, bar jumping, and he was like slinging the sack. Ooh, that's a song. I was going to have his back. He was slinging the sack. Bro, I had his back. We're downtown. And then he made a deal with somebody to get our ride out of there, and we're leaving in a limo. He said, Splinter, let's go. We're dipping out. I got us a ride in a limo, homeboy. I said, bro, let's go. So we go to get in this limo, and this dude tries to stop us. He's the guy who has the limo's bodyguard. And he's like, hey, what are you doing? Trying to get up in our limo. And I got up in his ass. I said, what's up, motherfucker? I said, we got permission to be over here. And I tried to fight him, and I got all crazy with him. And he's like, just kick back, we'll figure it out. And he talked to the guy, and we got in the limo. As it turns out, that dude I got all crazy with is like Golden Glove boxer. Like freaking jiu-jitsu, kung fu, ultimate. He's a champion, bro. A straight-up champion. He could have freaking wiped the floor up with me and cleaned the walls. Bro, that another time. Let's run a roll. I just like run a roll. Because I've challenged a lot of champions to fights, dog, and thankfully, they didn't wipe the floor up with me. I was sitting out in front of the tattoo shop with this chick, that told me her name was Mom. So I started calling her Mom, and no one else called me her mom. Real weird thing. This dude walked by and looked at us. And so I jumped out of the car. When I used to do stupid shit like this, I don't do shit like this no more. It's freaking lame, dog, actually. I don't know what I felt like I had to prove. But he walked by and he kind of like looked. So I jumped out of the car and I was like, what's up then? What's up? What are we looking at? Let's go from the shoulders. And he's like, all right. We started to square up, and they came out of the tattoo shop and broke it up. No, you guys. And that chick I was in the car with broke it up. No. And as it turns out, he's like a black belt, kickboxer, 13-0, just some badass, runs a gym. He does triathlons. Dude, he would have wiped the floor up and then cleaned the walls and then threw me away. Got to be careful who you freaking, what's up, fool? What's up, fool? What's up? Careful, bro. Be careful with it. So, the job. And I apologize, I'm not getting to the comments right now. I will get to them. Remember, if you have anything terribly, terribly important, you go to trenchlife_1010. The job, dude. The job. Fuck, this is empty. That's my biggest regret. This is empty, bro. No! And I know why my lives have all been demonetized lately. Because I've been blowing weed on. How stupid. I didn't think the YouTube, I mean, it could be anything. It could be oatmeal I'm smoking in there. It could be tobacco. It could be whatever. So the job, here we go. This job I'm on is about over. I told the owner I want to stay with the company. He said he has a job for me. It's an hour and a half north of Reno, Nevada, up in the Sierra, whatever the hell it was, Sierra Mountain Range, Sierra Nevadas. There you go. Thank you. Up in the Sierra Nevadas, much more money than I'm making now. Staying in a trailer with no running water, though. Living in a trailer with no running water. So you just have to boil water and use a bucket and bird bath. I'd be living in that trailer with a guy who I've already bumped heads with at work. He's kind of like, and you know I don't really like drinkers, bro, and he drinks. And I told him, I was like, hey, bro, we go up there, bro, no drinking, dude. He's like, man, maybe on Saturday, I like to drink. And I was like, man, I see it being a problem. So the thing is, though, I can't take a car up there. The car I have, even if it would make it, the car I love my car, bro. I love Derek, bro. For making it possible for me to have a vehicle. I love my car, bro. It's done so much for me. It's enhanced my life. I don't think it'd make it there. Even if it would make it there, I can't leave Sue here with no vehicle for 3 months. I mean, she has to go to Walmart for crying out loud. She has got her chicken shit little job. Her car, her Camry, is 2 years behind in the tags. The driver's side window won't roll up. I think the CVC joints are jacked up. I want to sell her car for like $500 and put it into my car and fix it. So I can't take my car. I was going to ride with this dude. But guess what was the clincher, bro? Because I was going to take this job. Notice I said was. I was going to take this job. But one of the main things that I had, dude, the parachute, the seatbelt, if you will, the caveat, the one ace in the hole that I had that was going to help me with this job was going to be Green Eye Gemini. Our good old friend Jen, who is in Sacramento, just 2 hours from Reno. If I went up there with dude, if something happened and I had to leave, I had a problem, I'd call Jen and she'd come through, bro. Remember, I'm on methadone. I already talked to the methadone center down here. I was going to move it up to Reno. I'm thinking I might have to catch a ride to Reno. Jen might have to come up. Dude, I'm inserting her into my plans, bro. I'm needing her because, dude, she's hella down, and she would have done it. She would have drove up there on a weekend, helped me out. If I got there and got in a fight with a dude, or something was happening, or I was sick, or Lil Amanda died, or just something crazy, I had to leave, I know I can call her. She'll come through, bro. But without any kind of a safety net, without anyone that I know would just come through and snatch me up if need be, I can't go up there with no ride, dog. I can't do it, dude. I can't go eight hours from Bakersfield with a dude who I don't even really know and I don't really get along. We may do this job and he may say, let's go to the next one. He's already talking like that. Let's go to the next one. And not even come down to Bakersfield, dog. He doesn't really have ties here. I don't, dude, unless, hey, if you guys all want to pitch in and get me, I saw a badass service truck for sale right here on District Boulevard earlier. Hey, bro, if I come up on $5,000 within the next week or two and I can get myself a little truck, hey, I'm believing God for it. I'm praying for it. If I come up on a vehicle, crazier things have happened. Maybe I'll go up there. I'll throw all my tools and all my clothes and all my shiznit in the truck and I'll smash up there. But I cannot just go up there catching a ride with a coworker. 8 hours from here in the mountains, El Nino, below freezing, trailer, no running water. Bro, there's a lot of freaking cons, bro. The only pro is the money. The money's good. I can't lie, the money's good, bro. But I just, I don't know, man. I don't know. And we'll go live later, and I'll take the glasses on, and I'll hear everything you want to have to say about it. But, dude, I can't go do it, dog. I can't go do it, man. I can't go do that job, homeboy. Me and dude already bumped heads at work. Quite as kept. Dude, I'm going to share. What? See, oh, there's a little matter. In the trailer, we've already bumped heads, dog. And to live with him, it's good. Like I said, it's going to take work. And when I was committed to it, when I was going to do it, I was like going out of my way at work now because he's working with me now. Hey, dude, hey, trying to build a relationship and just like, hey, buddy, how are you today? I don't know, man. Not everyone's for everybody. Not everybody's for everyone. So I just can't see me going up there, man. Like that. So, little matter. Huh. So unfortunately, what does that mean? Gonna have to tell my boss can't take it. Can't do it. And I just decided this, dude, because I just talked to Methadone yesterday. I just talked to Methadone yesterday morning and said I need more bottles. And they said, you need to give us a letter from your work. I told them I'm going out of town. I planned on getting more bottles and then transferring my shit to Reno and then just coming down from the mountain every 3 weeks, 4 weeks to get the bottles. And today at work, I even told my foreman, hey, can you write me a letter? He's like, you need to call the office and do that. So I was going to go. I had it worked out. But then when I found out me and Green Eye Gemini, brother, she'd have to be my parachute. I hear you, front range. Hang on. Front range Frenchies. I thought I said franchise. Frenchies as in dogs? Bro, that's all you had to say, bro. Do you raise dogs, homeboy? That's the magic word. You know me, I love dogs, brother. A flight, man, I told myself, Burpy time for you. I would never be on a plane, bro. Man, I have to reconsider. Do you guys know if there's a pilot in the point of view crew who works for a major airline? Straight up pilot, homeboy. And he has a GED. I love his life, dog. Is that not a badass story or what? I think he started off as a mechanic on the plane. He's like, I can drive it. So, you know what else happened once, man? When me and that girl Chantel were together. Me and Chantel. And then I went to jail. Janet went to jail because of Chantel. And she literally came and testified against me. Because I climbed in her window. You remember that story? I climbed in her window, tripping, pulled the knife out of the butcher block, thinking a guy was there. He wasn't. They took off running. I saw the car keys. I took them. Real funny at Kern County to arrest me for burglary, for taking the keys, and then Grand Theft Auto for taking the car. That's like, hey, burglary for the shoes, petty theft for the shoestrings. Dude, they got me caught up, bro. Dang, that's badass. No, I can't drive. Oh, there he is right there. There's the pilot right there. What? That's my pilot, homie, bro. Man, let me give you a burpee. Man, that's something to consider. That really is something to consider, man. I know plumbers are badass. You know, dude, I went through a stage, bro. I went through a stage. I think we all do where I felt sorry for myself. And don't let me forget what story I was on right now, damn it. Chantel. Here, I'll write a note right here, because you got to hear this shit. Dude, I went through a stage where I felt sorry for myself because I couldn't get a good job, man. Or no, I got good jobs, but then they would end. That's even worse. I got on with this company, NTS. Dude, they were thriving for 10 years, bro. Booming. Then I come on with them. In a year, they're under. I got on with HBI, these carpenters, bro. They were booming for 5 years. They'd be building a house, and they'd be pouring the concrete pad for the next one, dude. Framers, homeboy, carpenters, booming. I come on with them. We build one house. They go under. So I'd be like, damn, I can't get fucking hired. And if I do, I lose the job. And not only did I feel sorry for myself because it wouldn't work out, I would come across people who was working out for them, and I'd be like, half-assed jealous, bro. Admit it to you. And that's never a good place to be. And I met this plumber, this kid. And I was like, youngster, younger than me, so I call him a kid. And I was like, oh, you're a plumber? It's badass. I was like, well, how long have you been a plumber? He's like, 5 years. I was like, 5 years? Fuck. I can't stay employed for longer than a year. Every time I come on with the company, they like catch on fire and burn down. Damn, you managed to stay at the company for 5 years. A year been laid off. He's like, nope, I worked every day for 5 years. Damn. I said, well, how did you get this job? Because shit, I can't get a job ever. He's like, my mom hired a plumber to come over and fix our sink, and the guy walked in and hired me. And I was like, all right, you son of a bitch. Now I'm feeling disrespected. Now I want to fight. Oh, what's up? You and your simple life? Homie, I couldn't believe it. But good for him. Now I say, but dude, people just, they walk and someone will throw a piece of trash out their window and it'll hit them and they'll flip at you. Sorry, my trash hit you. I'm the CEO of a construction company. I had to hire you. And they're like, yeah, bro, I've been there 12 years. Bro, all these people, they're success stories, dog. It used to piss me off. Now I just accept the fact that, dude, I've learned a lot of little things, homie. That, hey, it worked out. In hindsight, don't you love hindsight? So, Chantel, brother, let me finish this story. I'm in jail, and I'm going to go to trial. I'm in jail. Wow. That's badass, homie. I love that. I love that, dude. Burpy. That's awesome. You hire my brother too? I'll get my brother to come out there from Texas. My brother's talking about coming out here and see if I can get him all of my company, but I'm not even all of my company. So Chantel, bro, I climb in her window. Thought it was a cool thing to do. And she called the cops and they take me to jail and I'm going to go to court and I tell my attorney, don't worry. She will not show up and testify. I know she won't. He's like, nah, I'm thinking they will. Because if Chantel doesn't show up and testify that I climbed in her window and pulled a knife out of the butcher block and scared everybody. If she doesn't show up, then dude, they drop the case. And I'm telling my lawyer, don't trip, bro. She's not going to show up. So I'm sitting in court, bro. I'm waiting for no one to show up and for the judge to say, release this fine young man back into our community so he can carry on with his life. Dude, I'm all smiling, waiting. Boom, and here she comes, her and her mom. And I was like, what the fuck? Came in there, dog, and testified against me. Madness. Madness, I tell you. The funny part about it, though, then she goes home and writes me a letter. I love you. Hey, sorry about testifying against you today. Love you. I'll do anything in the world for you. My mom made me. Wrote me a letter. I love you. I got an apartment. When you get out, you come live with me. I'm thinking, as if. Isn't there like a saying, shame on me once, shame on you twice, fuck me with twice, once me and it's twice you or something like that? There's a saying that has to do with, oh no. Bro, I love you. Come stay in my apartment. I'll put money in your books, packages, write me back. I want you to forgive me. But I never got the letter. Because when she wrote the letter, she put an extra piece of paper in there. So when Kern County Jail got it, they called it contraband. Oh, she sent an extra piece of paper, contraband. And they just wadded it up and put it in my property. And gave me a piece of paper saying, you got a letter, but we can't give it from you. Dude, tell me that's not a head fucker. Like, blah, 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 blah. In jail, been there for months, and they're like, hey, someone wrote you today. We're not giving you the letter, and we're not even going to tell you who wrote. I'm like, just can you tell me their initials? Can you give me a little peek ski? Let me have a peek. Can you read the first sentence and come repeat it to me? Dude, that's 8 up, homie. You got a letter and you can't have it. Ha, ha. So, dude, I had to wait like another 90 days before I went to Wasco reception and got my property and seen that it was a letter from Chantel, the one who came and testified against me. Told on me, bro. Called the cops, tried to get me gaffled up. I love you. Do anything for you. And I was reading it in Wasco reception. And I was like, man, I wish I would have got this letter. And my homeboys were like, do you? Do you wish you would have got that letter? Why? Because she included a phone number. Please call. Like, would you have called? How would that have gone over, bro? Would you have really called? And I was like, well, yeah, just, money on my books. No! You're supposed to have no love for someone who comes and testifies on you. You're going to have to do without. If that's the only way you can get it, brother, because, no. Can you imagine she comes and visits me? Hey, I'd like you to meet Chantel. Like, oh, isn't that the girl that told on you? Matter of fact, what happened to her, she is still running around Bakersfield telling everybody she was my girlfriend. I'm Splinter's girlfriend. And she ran into some of my homeboys. And while they were driving, she said, I'm Splinter's girlfriend. And they're like, which one? The one that told on him? The one that just testified to him? And they drove and they drove and they drove. And she's like, oh, you missed the turn? I was supposed to get out back there? Oh, no. They drove and they drove to the Grapevine and opened the car and said, the door said, get out. Get out. Walk home. Which a little probably excessive and kind of mean, but homie, did it to herself. Home, Bizzle. That's a lot of hearts. Burpy time? Did I miss a burpy dog? Son of a bitch. Did I really? My bad. Oh, thank you. Second is the first loser. I appreciate you, brother. Wouldn't it be crazy? Let me do this burpee. Wouldn't it be crazy if I go to Colorado to work with my homeboy as a plumber and I get flown there by my homie, the pilot dog? Wouldn't that be something? I'd have a hard time getting off the plane. I'd be probably in the cockpit wanting to chop it up. We're at Denver. I'm like, no, just keep going to New York. I'll catch you on the way back. I'll get off on the way back, bro. So, yeah, that's what's up with that, man. I don't know how you guys feel about me not taking the job. I just can't go up there without a car. And I can't just leave. If this car would make it, may not. I can't leave soon without a car, bro. And so, I don't know, man. A lot of red flags. You know what's crazy? I was in church Sunday. I was in church. And I was actually praying because I was so torn about the job, dude. Part of me really, really wanted to go. Part of me really didn't. So I'm like, damn. So I said, God, help me. Can you give me a sign? What's best for me? You know all things. And my phone started blowing up. And it was that coworker who I'm supposed to live with in the trailer. And I'm sending them voicemail. You guys know I hate this phone. And I couldn't turn the volume down. It was ringing. And I'm in church. They're excusing us. I mean, they're in prayer. And the phone's going off. And I couldn't turn it off. It was him. I'm sending him the voicemail. He's blowing me up. Dude, and I call him. And he's drunk. And then I asked him later, dude, I was like, dude, is that you drunk Sunday morning? He's like, no, it was an all-nighter from Saturday night. Dude, what if I go in the trailer with him in the Sierra Nevadas and he starts an all-night bender from Saturday out till Sunday morning? It has the music loud. And he's like, yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Dude, I cannot hang. Listen to me now. I cannot hang with people who drink. Cannot do it. It's not in me. I have a real good friend. I'm not going to throw him on blast. He might be watching. He knows I love his life. He drinks. We text and talk. He knows this. If he calls, and I know, I can't do it, man. It just, you know why? Because alcohol just pulls you way out of your character. And it just makes you not the same person. And it makes you say and do things. I don't really mind my homeboy so much because it's on the phone. I got to take that back. I mean, I love him. I don't want him to hear this and then not call me if he's drinking. But, I prefer him to call when he's sober because he's a great guy. I wish he would see that. But, bro, he's struggling. He wants to quit. Let's lift him up in prayer. But, bro, imagine if I was in this trailer and this dude just starts pounding him back, dog. Man, I cannot. Bro, I can't. Sounds kind of, is it hypocritical? Because I smoke weed and I do my things. I mean, I don't do any things. I smoke weed. I don't know why I said do my things. I mean, I cuss. Is that my things? I am on methadone program, but that's medication. Know what I mean? I cannot do the drinking thing. Remember I made Pruno? I showed you guys how to make Pruno. I made it and I had a bag and I didn't even drink. And I was like, well, shit, what do I do with this bag of wine now that I have it? Son of a biscuit eater, man. Yikes. So allow me to step over here for a minute. So yeah, man. I'm probably just gonna end up, I don't know, man. You know, I like to live my life day to day, but it's like life doesn't really want you to do that. Life, like, I demand you think about 4 days from now. Ideas come in. We just demand attention. Consider this idea that's up before you. I want to live, dude, life day to day. That's it. I don't want to trip on a week from now. Nope. So, yeah. So here I am, standing before you, probably single and unemployed. Damn, how'd this happen? Happened so fast. Doesn't time go so quickly? Jen and I together 2 years. 2 years. And it was cool. A cool 2 years. I don't have anything negative to say. But I don't know, man. They say this. They say this. Because like I said, she's the dumper. I'm the dumpy. An issue happened. I thought we could work it out. She's like, no, I've been doing some thinking. And whatever else she said. I just quickly read the message. I didn't memorize it. And so, losing my train of thought. This isn't a good place to lose my train of thought, huh? Homie. Yeah, to me, it was not a big deal. Well, I stand before you. That's what I'm going to say. I'm the dumpy. She's the dumper. And they say about the dumpers that they never, whenever you get dumped, it's not something they decided right then and there. It's something they've been chewing on and mulling over in their head for the last 3 weeks. It's nothing instant, bro. No one wakes up in the mornings like, oh, you pissed me off. I'm breaking up with you. Because, you piss. Of course I piss you off. I'm the type of person that I could probably get on your skin. Of course, I'm maybe going to do something aggravating. But when you're in a relationship, you just work it out. Oh, he pissed me off, but we can look past that. It is a crazy day when it's like, oh, no, you pissed me off. You did something I didn't like. Break it. Break it. Usually it's you piss me off or stressing me out. And she never talks about nothing. Never says, hey, you did this. I don't like it. Or never for like not getting along, be the first. I always have to be the first one to call. Hey, everything cool? Dude, she's not good at working it out. Not good at talking about it. Just gets mad, dude, wants to take her ball and go home. It's kind of like the way I'm taking it. So, bro, she must have been mulling it over in her head. 4, or maybe not. That's just what I heard from a YouTube channel. Dude, that'd be dope, homie. Man, are you really for real? And I'm just now starting to take you serious. I apologize. After like 15 $9.99 donations and all these messages, I mean, you got to admit, dude, Colorado's like a big step. I'm just now starting to be like, wait a minute. Wait just a damn minute here. Wait a minute. Let me give you a burpee. Bam. You know what I do want more than anything? How could I word this? You know what I do want more than anything? No, I don't know. Nothing. Surprise. Here's what you didn't see coming. Yeah, I'd be badass because my brother just got out of prison and he got out, went to my mother's funeral, rest in peace, mom, and he went to Texas. Dude, my brother knows everybody. I don't know how he knows so many freaking people, bro. My brother knows a grip of freaking people, man, in Bakersfield. Way more than me. I don't know how he does it. Knows every damn body. And he didn't want to get out and get caught in the mix, so he moved back. But now he feels like he's stable. Maybe he feels like he handled it. He says he can. He says he's past the bullshit. And they miss people. He's talking about moving out. And he's like, hey, can you get me a job? To the electrical with you at the company, which I'm sure I could have. I said, yeah. I mean, for sure I would have asked. He is a good worker. My brother's very, very mechanically inclined. Dude, when he was 4 years old, he took my bike apart. 4, bro, I'm at 7, let me see. Dude, he's like 4 or 5 years old. He took the the nuts off my front tire, and then had the presence of mind to bury them, and then took the chain off, hid the parts, hid the tools so I couldn't put it back together. Very mechanically inclined, bro. He's a fully... Dude, he doesn't remember this, man. I cannot believe he doesn't remember this, man. My brother's blasted back, tatted down like me. He's got stuff on his forehead, head, neck. It was summertime. He's all blasted back. I'm all blasted back. We got slingshots on, which are tank tops, and we're driving in my car in the summertime. Both of us fresh out, both of us absconding. People want to say abscond. It's not abscond, it's abscond. I don't give a fizz look. Both of us absconding. And as we're driving, I see the BPD. I see the BPD and they're having what's it called? They are having a traffic detail thing. They're having what's it called? You know what I'm talking about? A checkpoint. I don't even think it was a DUI. It was the middle of the day, straight up checkpoint, dude. And I told and you can't turn around, dude. Once you're in, you're in. Dude, by the time you see it, you're like, whoa, there's no way to flip a U. You just have to just drive towards your doom. And we'd only been out a couple of weeks. We're already wanted by the law. We got all kinds of felonies in the car. This is it. Going back, I'm like, dude, this sucks, homie. And we're just driving up, big old smile on her face, like, you caught us. And a lady sees us. I'll never forget, a redheaded lady. She sees us and she's like, waved us through, bro. What? Waved us through. Bye. Couldn't believe it, dog. Couldn't believe that. That was my lucky day. I deserve to have a lucky day once a damn great while. Because I've been caught up hell of messed up times. How about this? I'm driving. And I had a perfect alias. I used my cousin's name, Ryan. Ryan. I had his birthday, March 11th. I had his address. I had his middle name. And I could just spit it very confidently. And I got away from the cops so many times by saying Ryan. One time I was sitting in my truck and the cop came back to run the name. He's like, okay, Ryan, you're free to go. And I just didn't want to respond to the name Ryan. I'm like, Ryan, you're free to go. Ryan. I'm like, oh, it's me, Ryan. Oh, thank you. Dude, I'm driving and I just got this badass car, homeboy. And I got my ex-girlfriend, Charlotte, with me. And we pull over. A sheriff pulls me over and I say, hey, Ryan. And he's running the name. He's getting ready to let me go until she says her name's Charlotte. And then he pulled his gun. He's like, no, you're not Ryan, you're Chris. Because Chris is with Charlotte. I'm putting two together over here. He goes, matter of fact, I just saw your picture. This is when I quit having my picture taken because her and I went to a photo place and had, dress nice and have your picture taken. And then you give everyone wallet size and 8x10s and everyone has a picture. Well, someone took my picture and showed it to the cops. Check this guy out. This is the guy you want. This is Chris and this is Charlotte. This is the people you want. And then the cop just looked at the picture and then pulls me over. Ryan, just saw your picture. Dude, I'm thinking, who in the fizzuck showed the cop my damn picture, bro? Huh. Crazy, man. Very crazy. Crazy indeed, man. So, how long has this live been? I'm a very hard worker. One of the reasons is OCD. Here's your burpee. Hard ass worker because OCD, man. Like I have to, that's what my brother has the same thing. He's painting right now. He goes, dude, I hate it. I have OCD and it messes with me. Because I get done with something, I look at it like, it's not just right. And they're like, oh, it's good. When you paint something, it's like, you see like a streak. Dude, I wouldn't enjoy painting either. I took all this drywall off during a demo. And the guy told me to go ahead and leave he said, you can leave the nails in to the drywall. But I couldn't because they were bugging the shit out of me. And so I took them out, which I guess could be a bad thing. I shouldn't tell my future bosses because maybe I did cost like an extra half hour of time. The boss didn't want me spinning on the nails, but did look much better. And they're going to have to come out eventually. How about this job, dude? How about this job? Hold on real quick. I quit a job once, man. I was plastering, doing color coat. Worst job ever. Hardest Hardest, being a hod carrier, making the plaster. And the plasters, they just stay in one spot under the eave. And they had their little thing and they just, I'm the guy that has to run around and mix this shit up and make sure everybody has plaster. And you have to throw sand in the mixer. And too bad the mixer's like way the hell over here and the sand's over here. I was like, bring the mixer closer. Wouldn't that make sense to anybody? Bring the mixer closer. No, they want you to chuck it. More dirt on the shovel. More dirt on the shovel. Dude, you're making this bullshit, bro. And it was this bright orange, ugly ass color coat. These people were coloring their house an ugly ass bright orange. My job was to make it, the mud, and bring the mud to the plasters. And I had this bucket I would fill up. So I took this big sheet of black paper and I put it under my bucket so that if I was filling it up, it would get on the black paper and not on the grass. And my boss said, get rid of that black paper. Rah! And I said, why? It's catching the spill. It's under the bucket to catch the spill. He's like, get rid of it. Just for no damn, like, why, dude? Like, okay, I'm not going to question your authority, but I'm thinking in my head, why, dude? Why do you care? If I had this black piece of paper under the bucket. So I said, okay, and got rid of the black paper and continued to fill the bucket up. And now at the end of the day, there was this orange nasty shit all over the lawn, little patches. And that mother fizzucker had the nerve, more nerve than a broken tooth, to tell me to clean it up. Me, the guy who had the great idea to prevent the mess in the first place. He's like, Chris, man, damn, look at the lawn. Look at all this mess. He's like, clean it up. And I said, hell no, bro. You got me fucked up. You got me confused for somebody else. You got the game twisted. I'm out of here. I'm out of here, bro. There's no way in hell I'm cleaning it up. Not when I had a way to prevent it. If you didn't bully me and to get all pissed off about that. And I told someone else's story, and they came back with a good reason of why he probably told me to get rid of the black paper, which I don't know if any reasons. Like he was trying to teach you a lesson or not to spend. Whatever, you can play the devil's advocate and come up with all kinds of reasons of why the earth is round and goes around the sun. But homie, at the end of the day, I was stopping a mess from being created. And it was the saying is in prison, I'd say, who's fucking this chicken, me or you? That's what you'd say in prison. When you're doing something and someone comes to give you advice, you say, well, who's fucking this chicken, me or you? Isn't it my job to make the plaster? My job to put it in the bucket? If it's my job, dude, just, even though you are the owner, that's fine. Let me do my job, bro. Let me make the plaster. As long as these guys have their, as long as there's mud, and as long as there's no mess, really, no complaints, bro. Don't start no shit. Won't be no shit. Don't pick on me. Don't be a damn bully. For crying out loud. For crying out freaking loud. Shit. But anyways, so what our notes say? I gotta do a video, man. It pissed me off. I haven't done a video for a minute. The next video I'm gonna do, I haven't done a video like this at all yet. It's actually about Mesca Mafia. I've not done a Mesca Mafia video. It's gonna be called I Left the MA Out of It. And it's a good story. I think I might have alluded to the story a long time ago. I'm gonna tell it different. And it's basically when I was in prison, I entered into a deal. The deal went south. My money got lost. And I got out of prison, and my homeboy got out of prison the same day. And we met at another homeboy's house. And my homeboy who got out was in Allure and just got out of Pelican Bay. And I was like, I just got out. And he's saying my neighbor was this big homie. And he's like, he's from this neighborhood. And I was like, wow, interesting that your neighbor was from that neighborhood, because I had a dealing with someone from that neighborhood too. But the thing is, like, I did deal with him, my money came up short. He's like, oh, dude, no worries. I can get a hold of him and he could straighten it out and you'll get your money. And I was like, yeah, cool. Hell yeah. It started to get the ball rolling. But then eventually he was like, well, no, too much. The kitchen's too hot. Don't need to do all that. I'm going to go ahead and just chop it up as a loss. Because the chick that was involved in the streets, she worked at Walmart. And we have to go to Walmart, harass her, impress her. And of course, the money, if I would have got my money back, if she could even give it back, can't get freaking blood out of a rock. Hey, homie, if I would even got it back, I would only seen half of it now, wouldn't I? Because these people aren't going to go through all this trouble for nothing. So it was like, it's one of those things where it's like cool talking about it, but then when it starts to take shape, you're like, well, hang on. What exactly are the ramifications? Let's just slow it on down. I mean, what are the odds? I didn't think I'd be seeing you today. So, yeah, dude, I'll tell that story. And a story about one who I saw in county jail, and I got a kite, and he wanted this kite delivered to somebody. And I went through hell. Dude, I went through, and he even said, this kite, it's not important. I hate when I freaking, if I'm going to do a video, but I want to pique your guys' interest. So I tell you something on live, end up getting a little bit too carried away. And then I feel like people are like, I don't need to see that video. I already saw it on the live. So I'm trying to leave details out. But I think also there's two different POV crews. I really think there's like people who watch lives, people who watch videos. Some people like transcend, homie, time and space. But I think by and large, that's what it is. Dude, this guy gave me a kite and he said it's not even that big of a deal. He's like, I just want to touch bases, dude. He's like, if you have to swallow it, throw it away. He's like, even if the cops find it. He's like, he asked me if I want to take it. I could have said no, but I didn't feel like I could have said no. I didn't want to say no. He needed, I'll do him this solid. Then I had it, bro. Went to D-Pod. Wouldn't you know? Not in the same spot. Dude, I would have it in a book under my bed, and sometimes I'll wake up in the middle of the night and grab the book and search to make sure it's still there. Dude, I remember one time my homeboy Danny Farmer, rest in peace, in county jail. He had all this weed, and he had it in a book. And he would roll up he would roll joints up in a certain book. Well, one night, in the middle of the night, I was laying there and I couldn't sleep. And racing thoughts, in jail, getting out soon, racing thoughts. I was like, I want to smoke some Yeska. I was like, I don't have any. But what about that book the homeboy Danny always rolls the joints in? Surely, if I open that book, there'll be some weed in there. At least a little bit. What we were using, dude, that was awesome, is a master lock. A master combination lock that goes on your locker. On the back, there's like a little place for a key. In case you forget the combination, or for the cops have a master key and they come. What you do is the hole that the lock goes in, and then you put weed in that little key, and it's a feed-made pipe. Thank you, Kern County Jail, for giving me this nice pipe. Thank you. And also in their lunches, they would give you orange and orange juice. Thanks for the pruno material. So I opened the book, and I got out some weed. I was just going to pack in the pipe if I had to lock, but there was enough to roll a joint. And this dude saw me. And he gets up real quietly. He doesn't let me see him. He creeps, and he goes and wakes Danny up. And he's like, hey, that one guy, he's messing around with your book. The book, well, yeah, the guy's messing around with your book. The book you always roll joints in. I think he's stealing some of your crumbs. So Danny's like, huh, what? And he gets up, comes looking, I'm outside. Oh, it's Splinter. I was like, what's up? He's like, him. He stole all of your crumbs out of the book. And I was, what's the big deal, man? He's like, it's Splinter, don't trip. I was like, dude's tripping. I can't trip. I got no passport. I got no luggage. I'm in jail for crying out loud. I'm not taking any trips. None at all at this point. You gotta be a motherfucker trying to snitch on me, dog. You can believe that shit? Dude, okay, I try to snitch on with something too, though, dude. There was this white dude. And it was in C1 in Wasco. And it's when my homeboy Giant had the keys. I just got there. And it's first thing in the morning, 5 a.m., and people are leaving the prisons. And this white guy has a brand new mattress. Now, if a white guy has a brand new mattress, guess what? When he leaves, another white guy gets that brand new mattress. He's not going to leave and just take the mattress and throw it in the pile with all the other mattresses or just whatever, by chance, let the next guy get it. No, it's brand new. It's going to get handed down to someone. So this white guy jumps up and he's like leaving, but he leaves the brand new mattress and a Southsider comes and grabs it. And I saw it and I jumped up. Oh, hell no. I was like, what? Dude, wow. This Southsider just took the mattress, bro, off of a white bunk. A brand new mattress. And I went and woke up Giant. Get up. We have a major problem. Dude, this Southsider just took a brand new mattress. A white mattress of a white bunk. Dude, get up. And he got up and looked. He's like, where? And I was like, down there. And he still had it. I go, look. He's like, no, that's a white Southsider, and that's a Southsider bunk. He's like, you didn't say nothing to them, did you? I said, no, I just gave him a gang of dirty looks like this, like, I just gave him some dirty looks. I said nothing. So that's about it for this live. I'm going to shut it down, bro. I guess I'm going to wake up tomorrow, what? Single and unemployed? How'd this happen? What is it, Thursday? Man, this week's crazy week already, isn't it? I can't take the job, bro. Unless somehow I come up on a vehicle. If I stumble on $5,000, dude, I'm hoping I get an asbestos check. Dude, my dad passed away from asbestos, mesothelioma, and every once in a while I used to get settlements. Dude, I'd love to just get like a $5,000 settlement. I'll buy me a truck. Dude, I love Derek. I love the car I have. I can't take it to Sierra Nevada. Even if I could, I can't leave Sue here without a car. I don't have it in me to do that, bro. Just a dip for two months, and she just stuck here and can't go to the store or do none of her shiznit. So I plan on going up there and leaving it with her. I plan on catching a ride with a coworker, and I plan on Green Eye Jim and I help me out. But since we're not together, I don't have that safety net. I have nobody that I can call and say, dude, I got pneumonia, or my foot fell off, or I have an in-tone grow now, or someone made me eat onions, or a fucking bird flew over me and shit on my head. The clouds are falling. The stock is down. I mean, if I have like a major problem, dude, I took great comfort in knowing that I can just call Green Eye Jim and I'd be like, you got to come through. And here she comes. And I can load my shit up if I need to. Just if I needed to. Dude, without that, I'm supposed to just take all my tools, all my work clothes, all my bedding, all my stuff, and just go 10 hours up in the mountains. And just hope that this guy will just bring me back when I want to come back, and hope that he's on board to take me to Reno once in a while for my medical appointments to get my methadone, and hope I just can get along with them. Hope I don't freeze to death. Hope I can take a shower out of a bucket. Plus, I got my homeboy. He's offering me some plumber positions, dog. See, there you go, man. There's Billy Elliott. What's up? There's the homeboy Billy Elliott, dog. What's up? Shao! I've known that dude since kindergarten. Okay, sounds good, brother. Sounds very good. I'm definitely going to give it great thought tonight, brother. And I'm partially on board. I'm like 80% there. Billy Elliott's my homeboy, known since kindergarten. I don't know how he remembers. I don't know how I remember. But he used to make fun of me because I had shoes with buckles on them. Make fun of me because buckles in my shoes. You're a cold piece of work, Billy. So I'm out of here, man. What do you guys think of the plumber job? I'm a bit of a pipe layer. Oh, my bad. Minyako. That was like a preferred thing to say. I was trying to be, just pipe layer, you know what I'm saying? But plumber, dude, that'd be a great trade. I mean, that's awesome. Denver. I used to like the Broncos. My brother's right there in Texas. I think it'd be cool. My brother came up. We could work. I mean, I'd love to learn a trade. Already a carpenter apprentice, electrical apprentice. I mean, as long as I'm working and making money. Yep, just leave this car here. Very nervous to fly on a plane, though. Dude, all I watch on YouTube is plane wreck videos. Those are my favorite things to watch. And now let's leave those Peter tubes in there. The tubes from up front. My homeboy knows about them, the pilot. He'll tell you the Peter tubes. They leave those fuckers in there. And then they can't gauge air pressure, dude. Boom. But if I fly to Denver, it's over land. I can do that. If it was Hawaii, bro, it'd be no go. I'm not going to fly over water, though. I can't be that guy. Dude, bobbing in the ocean. Like, whoa, shit. Whoa. I would rather die than live in a plane wreck than went down the ocean, dude. And just be in the dark, just bobbing. You got yourself some piece of plane wreckage that you're leaned on, and you're just like, oh, you're trying to keep the salt water in your mouth. You're cold, worried about sharks. No, bro. Boo. No good. No bueno. Portas. Tranquilo. No way. But, dude, hey, over land? But now we're talking about something that now is doable. I can do that. I can wreck on land. I mean, that's nothing. You just go like this, don't you? You just put your head in your lap and do this. Dude, if I showed you guys my new gummy bear socks. They're a little dirty on the bottom, my bad. It's just water from walking outside. Okay, very clean. Brand new. Gummy bear socks, homie. They were at the dollar store. Dude, they shouldn't have been at the $100 store. Gummy bear socks, dude, what? And then I've got these pants today. These are something, but they are 2-stripe. Only Bruce Lee can get away with wearing 2-stripe or 4-stripe pants. Everyone else needs to stick to the freaking 3-stripe Adidas. Be normal. Bruce Lee can come out with 2-stripe or 4-stripe. That's what I'm attempting to pull off today. An unusual striping pattern. Not 3 stripes. Something very unusual. I bought them for $14. You North Daniels should appreciate that. Dude, I'm feeling bad that you give me so many $9.99s, dog. Oh, yeah, I can switch. I still got the red Pumas, yes. You mean the red? I got the Impact for sure. Of course I got the Impact. They weren't Pumas, though. They were Vans. Red Vans, homeboy. Red checkered Vans. But I do have red Pumas. Wouldn't you know it? Burpy time. Oh, burpy time. You're right. You're right. How could I forget? Bam. So, man, I don't know, man. I probably shouldn't say. I was going to say it's about my job and about tomorrow. I think I just said it. But definitely considering the thing. I'm going to go live again, sitting close with glasses on, talk to the Point of View crew, and we can, I don't know, I think the Colorado thing sounds cool. Yeah, I could go to Denver for a minute, huh? Learn a plumbing trade. Then work with him for a while. And when I come back to Bakersfield, bring my skills, bro. And if I can't get in somewhere with carpentry, electrical, and plumbing. Big Splints, what's up, homie? Plumbing is a great trade. It's an excellent trade. No doubt about it. Burpy for you. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. So, all right, man. I'm going to cut the string on this one. I love you guys. Shout out to the Point of View crew. You guys mean everything to me. And thank you, Derek, my good homeboy and my moderator. For sure. The vice president, Prison POV. I'm over here doing something real quick. Okay, so Point of View crew. Maddie. Let's hear it for the Point of View crew. I love you guys. Thank you for tapping in tonight. It means everything to me. Thank you for being there and supporting. Having my back. Couldn't do without you when you wanted to try. Dude, I feel so freaking blessed, bro, to have this channel, have the Point of View crew. You have no idea. Bro, it's mind-blowing. That when I started this channel, Methadone Detox, 3 years ago, I had no idea that it was going to come along with a crew, bro, of people, friends for life. There's no doubt in my mind that a grip of the people I met on this channel, I'll be friends with for life. I hate to see the channel never ending, but even if the channel ended, even beyond that. So thank you for all the love. Thank you for all the support. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Be seeing you tomorrow, without a doubt. If you want to talk, transferlife_1010 on Instagram. Let me know how you feel about the job. Me not being able to make it. And let me know if you have a truck you want to give me. Just like a brand new, I don't know, 2023 Chevy Silverado. If you have something like that actually laying around. You know what else could do? You guys can go, you know what I hate, bro? Let me add this real quick. Oh, fuck, I hate it. I hate radio ads that lie. Oh, man. Dude, a couple years ago, me and Sue got a big fight, and I moved out of here, and I moved in with my mom, and it was on the radio. It was Mitsubishi, summertime, July 4th, blowout. All you have to do is make minimum wage. We'll get you in a car, 2023, Mitsubishi, big blowout. The radio over and over and over. July 4th, big blowout. Mitsubishi, gonna get you in a car. So I go down there all pumped up. Me and Sue are fighting. I'm living with my sister. I think I'm gonna give me a car. They want 10 grand, bro. 10 grand down, like all this money, and it was some old beaters, like nothing, dude, nothing like the radio promised. Dude, when I walked in there, I said, this doesn't sound anything like what the radio was talking about. I feel like I'm in a whole different store. I don't even feel like you're the same people. And now guess what they're saying? Delano Chevy, lease a 2023, $300 a month, nothing down. Dude, finally a deal I can make. Bro, finally a really cool deal. $300, woo, a month, nothing down. Whoa, that's something. That's right in my alley. But as it turns out, bro, you know that's not going to be the freaking get down. They lie. They're fat mouths and liars, dude. You know that I'm not going to show up and walk out with no money down with a 2023. Hey, cool. Oh, look what I got. How much you owe, Splinter? $300 a month. That's it. I mean, that'd be great. But why do they lie, dog? Why do they lie? Dude, I had a Silverado I bought before. I sold it for $4,000. When I had it for sale, this guy showed up with his wife and his 2 kids. Dude, his wife and 2 kids looked scared. That was the crazy thing. Bro, they wouldn't speak even when spoken to, dog. I don't know who that is. Bro, this wife, he would open the door and slam it. Boom. Open it. Boom. Boom. That's all he did is stand there, open it. And finally I went out and I said, hey, enough of that. You're going to break something. I'll give you 5 more open and shuts, but you have to leave me like a $100 deposit that you did not get back. I know you did. It's kind of wear and tear. Dude, he was, boom. I said, dude, enough of that. Get out of here. Get out of here. Then finally, this paisa came and bought it off me. $4,000 I wanted. We made the deal at $4,000. And he shows up with his daughter to translate. But he was speaking some decent English. He's like, yeah, 4,000, nice truck. I like it. He opened the door too, like, boom. But boom, kicked the tire, checked the lights. He's like, cool, man. And he gave me 4,000, but I counted out it was 3,700. I go, 3,700. He's like, okay. All of a sudden, dude, his English wasn't so good. He didn't understand. When I was like, dude, this is 37. I said 4. You said 4. We shook. We agreed on 4,000. This is 30. Huh? Annoying me? And until I'm not going to yell at his 15-year-old daughter. I thought it was 4. And she's looking at me like, all right, buddy. See you later, buddy. You got me. Got me, dude. Shame for shame. So I'm out of here, man. Stand before you happy. Blessed. With options, dude. Promising, bro. You hear a dude in Colorado, dog, and give me maybe a plumbing job. I don't feel broken. I don't feel distressed. I don't feel like I'm taking an L. I don't feel like things are bad. I don't feel stressed out. I feel totally confident and positive and great about the future. 100%. Much love. No, 123%. And my homeboy with Frenchie, Front Ranger, Frenchie. Do you have Instagram? Let's talk. We may have figured this out. I'm going to have to see what's up. Much love. I'm out of here.